What up, YouTube? Welcome to King Use TV, man. So we got Lil Durk exposing these fake ass, custer ass industry rappers for fake streaming and using bots, man. Now, I know you guys are like, man, we already heard this story. We know what's going on, man. These fucking rappers, these goddamn whatchamacallums, bro. These goddamn labels are buying fake views. You know, they're pushing artists who can't necessarily keep a fan base. You know, they're not all the way, they're not a Kendrick Lamar, they're not a Lil Durk, they're not a Little Baby. You know, they gotta buy these streams from China and India and Malaysia and shit, man, just to have some social proof so they can get back the money that they invested in this fucking artist that people don't really give a fuck about, but he's willing to sign to this label who's pretty much, I don't want to use the R word, but you know which word I'm talking about, right? To the point where the motherfucker's waking up and he's bleeding out of his ass, bro. That's how much he's getting. You know what I'm saying? By these labels, bro. So I'm saying, so Lil Durk, yeah, like he's one of those artists that real shit, like he can sell an arena, man. He can sell a venue. He can have a meetup, and people are gonna pull up and show up. Oh, it's Lil Durk, man, because he really has that core fan base, you know. And so yeah, he was just spitting some facts, man. So I'm gonna press play on this video, man. We about to get into this shit, man. All right, let's get in.
On the charts, number one. We fuck who coming out?
We ain't buying no bots. We ain't doing
this.
That shit. It's organic.
And I want to say this though, for you to be in a position to control the game and be the voice of the streets, and like the thing about it ain't like you said that, you know, people get themselves titles. It's like now nigga give them a street name and they get themselves all this shit and packaging and all that. But the people titled you that. And the funny thing about it is, and I was telling somebody this, you ain't got no machines on you. Ain't no machines, ain't no robots, ain't nothing to fuck on you. This all organic, all from the streets, all raw, and all just like.
Glad it's like that though.
Yeah.
Because when people be like buying their image, it's like you don't know where you at with it for real. Like you probably got somebody buying all your tour tickets, but when you really go to the show, it ain't packed. Look crazy. I wanna know like where I'm at with it. If I drop an album and do 200, the next time I know like if I do this I can get 300. Like, the labels be buying half of that shit. I ain't down for it. I don't give a fuck about it. I just know what we doing. To the king.
So yeah, there you have it, man. Like, that's facts, bro. Like, cause there's that whole concept where it's like, you know, fake it to make it, that type of shit, social proof. You know, there's been fucking studies documented on this shit. Like, you know, if somebody has like a huge following or a lot of streams and you can see that right in front of you, you know, you're more than likely to click on that motherfucker to actually get some organic reach, you know, and it works, man. But the problem with doing that shit, you know, the biggest problem is, okay, I can get 1 million clicks, right? I can get 100,000 clicks, I can get 100,000 views, I can get 1 million clicks or whatever the case is. Oh yeah, man, I got all these followers and people are clicking on my shit. They're actually viewing it and they're kind of the problem is, if you're trash, you're fucking trash, bro. As much as you cover that motherfucker up, man. Like, if you're a bad person but you put a goddamn smile on your face, right? You could put a smile on your face, wear a little tuxedo, but you're still a piece of shit, bro. You can force people to listen to your shit. Like, I was on some Spotify the other day, and the fucking app just said I had streamed a song that of an artist that I would never even listen to. I'm like, what in the fuck? So I had to ask my brother. I'm like, yo, did you download this? Did you listen to this fucking song like on my phone or some shit? Like, cause I don't even listen. He's like, nah. I'm like, oh shit, it must be that fucking Chinese fake streaming shit, bro. You know, like all the way up in China, they got fucking rooms with thousands of fucking iPhones lined up. They just have to buy whatever the fuck it costs for like 1,000 views or some shit. It's like less than $1, and the motherfucker just goes and streams your shit for 1,000 times, bro. But the fact of the matter is, if people don't fuck with you, like, they're not gonna show up to the show. You know, you've been to these shows where they have like one artist, they'll have like a Lil Durk or a Lil Baby or whatever the case is, and then he got 10 other like peon artists like right under him, and then you gotta sit through that motherfucker. You're like, man, who the fuck is this person? Like, I don't even, like, what the fuck? I don't even want to, you know. And so yeah, it's cool. You can fake it to make it, bro. I mean, it works for some people. It works for some people because when you're beginning in your career, you know, you want people to click on your shit. Like all types of, when you're starting off, all publicity is good publicity. You feel me? Like all publicity is good publicity, bro. But when you get to a certain point, right, where you have a legit fan base, you got people really looking at your shit, you can't be using all these fake stream websites and shit like that, and like it's just not gonna work out, man. See, like platforms like Spotify and SoundCloud and shit like that, they haven't really figured it out yet. You know, they haven't figured the game out. They're not a YouTube. YouTube got it figured out, right? YouTube 10 years ago, you know, a lot of people were faking their views. They were fucking around with the average view duration and shit like that, man. The likes and the comments. And YouTube's algo couldn't figure that shit out. They're like, oh, this video's hot. Let's keep recommending this motherfucker, man. But nowadays, bro, that's why I don't respect some of the YouTubers that came out like 10 years ago, because they was on some fake SMM panel streaming bullshit that, you know, you can't do nowadays. YouTube's gonna know, right? They're like, okay, you know, they break it down for you. They're like, oh, this shit came from China, from India, from fucking Zimbabwe, wherever the fuck it came from. Like, these aren't real streams. Don't push the video out. Trust me, I know. You feel me? So nowadays, if people want to get into the music game, yeah, YouTube and Instagram, bro. I'm gonna just say it right here, bro. Fuck all the streaming sites. Fuck all these labels, independent labels. YouTube make good ass content. I'm talking about from the video quality to the lyrics to the song to the elements within it, your character, whatever. Your Instagram's on point. That's like the only two platforms you should focus on. Don't put your music on Spotify. Don't put your music on Apple Music. They don't even pay you nothing. It's like it's 0.002 cents a stream, right? So if you get like 1 million streams, you're only getting like $600 or some shit like that. So it's not even worth it, man. YouTube and Instagram, bro. Make some fire music videos, and you know, let that algo, that organic reach, catch that motherfucker and blow your shit up, man. All right, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Peace.